There is something off with Erika Kirk. What she is wearing seems a bit inappropriate to mourn your husband, who was literally taken out for the entire world to see. This woman is not grieving anything. She skipped straight to acceptance. This is most definitely PR, and they're using your grief for marketing. And the fact that Charlie Kirk's assassination is still being covered up, she is still walking around with the same security from September 10th, saying she's so excited for the new content that she'll be releasing. Isn't it strange how a widow stepped into the CEO role? She did 3 speeches already, one at a stadium. Charlie's family didn't even speak, and she's selling t-shirts, and is already hosting her husband's podcast, now doing an all-American halftime show with performers. She's not even home with her 2 young children who just lost their dad, not to mention how they're still trying to cover up her ties in Romania.
This story recently went viral online, and it's growing wilder by the minute, so you had better settle in for this one. Social media is officially on fire as a result of Charlie's recent tragedy, and many individuals are no longer holding back. As stated, Joe finds the way the authorities have been treating everything to be really strange. He's implying that the plot simply doesn't make sense and that there are far too many unanswered questions. However, it doesn't end there. Joe isn't merely interrogating authorities. He is blaming Erika, claiming that she has been acting aloof ever since Charlie died. According to some, she has been avoiding Charlie's family and hasn't been quite open about what goes on at Turning Point behind closed doors. People on the internet are talking about Joe's suggestion that Erika might have misled Charlie's parents about the true circumstances at Turning Point. Additionally, he stated that Charlie had claimed to have been cut off from some company plans, just weeks before a significant business transaction with billionaire Larry Ellison. According to Joe, there were significant differences regarding political connections and propaganda. The craziest aspect, according to Joe, is that
you should all know this. If you thought that my husband's mission was powerful before, you have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country. In this world, you have no idea. You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife.
there were conflicts over carrying out a pro-alliance agenda that Charlie allegedly wished to abandon. Now the internet is divided. Who is harboring secrets and who is speaking the truth? Settle in, because this drama is only getting bigger. The entire inquiry into Charlie's circumstances has caused division among the entire internet. The arguments are heated, and people are constantly disagreeing about how everything is being handled. One group thinks the government is carrying out its duties, claiming that the complete truth will soon be revealed and that progress is being made. They believe that every phase of the case is being handled correctly. On the other hand, they are strongly criticizing it.
Their job.
They contend that rather than being truthful, officials are causing chaos, disseminating false information, and keeping people in the dark. There are many discussions, hypotheses, and supporting data on social media that contradict the official accounts. People are undertaking their own research in the interim, because they believe the public deserves clarity. In an attempt to piece together timelines, screenshots, and interviews, independent journalists, bloggers, and online producers have rushed in. The mystery grows with each new post, making it impossible to determine what is real. Music, what began as a straightforward inquiry, has now exploded online, and everyone is scrambling to identify the truth. Yes, exactly. The investigators on the internet are out in full force, and Candace Owens is the one at the forefront. She was more than simply a voice on the internet. She was a member of the Turning Point crew and a close friend of Charlie's. People listened to her when she spoke. Candace didn't take long to alert the authorities, claiming that their account of what happened was nonsensical. The official narrative, particularly the assertion that Tyler Robinson had turned himself in after being spotted on television, was directly contested by her, that she totally melts into him after they kiss professionally to greet each other. It goes beyond the arms that encircle him. Additionally, her head simply melts into his shoulder. Additionally, you'll note that his behavior changes as well, since initially, when she coddles him, he taps her on the arm as if, however, he also holds on to her tightly when he realizes she isn't letting go. Thus, we have transitioned from being professional to being amiable and consoling. And when he's clinging to her, we see the look that we frequently see when people are being hugged, this sort of exposing the teeth. Candace claimed that too many aspects in the tale didn't match the facts, and that it was entirely untrue. Tyler Robinson is not unstable, she wrote, like many of the other things we've been told. The entire tale that the media has been promoting is untrue. It is also utterly fictitious that his father turned him in. Following a confession, her post went viral right away. Overnight, hashtags became popular and screenshots were shared everywhere. Supporters began to argue that perhaps the public hadn't been given the whole picture since Candace, who was familiar with the matter, was pointing this out. After that, people started re-examining. Since then, the internet, every official story, every interview, and every footage have changed. Tyler Robinson continues to maintain his innocence. According to recent reports, he claims that he has never even visited the UVU campus. According to his family and legal team, there isn't any confirmed video or proof that he was there. The sole picture that has been made public thus far is a grainy photo that his family says doesn't belong to him. They claim that he's never once displayed any troubling ideas or actions. Candace Owens reiterated this, claiming that the official narrative is untrue. The only real element, she said, might be that the gun in question was lawfully registered to him. I'm crying and feeling humbled as we celebrate Charlie's birthday today and give him this amazing Presidential Medal of Freedom. His tale serves as a reminder to all of us that while living freely is the greatest gift, dying free is the greatest triumph. After her remarks went viral, the public's confidence in the official story started to erode. I have spent 7.5 years trying to find Charlie the ideal birthday present, and it's really difficult. For those of you who have spouses or other loved ones, everything else, including timeline and motive, has been totally misrepresented. Online users began to wonder why no unambiguous proof or video had been made public, why the updates appeared erratic, and why the situation felt so hazy. Every video, post, and timeline was examined by online detectives, and everything appeared stranger the further they dug. Many people now question whether the authorities were in error or whether the story is being manipulated. This incident has become one of the most perplexing and talked about events of the year because of Candace's resistance and Tyler's tenacity. But criticism isn't limited to the officials. Charlie's wife, Erika, is now also in the news. Online users have been closely observing her every action and giving her the side-eye ever since the event. Rumors began to circulate quickly, suggesting that she may have had some non-personal connections to Charlie's profession. It all started when people on social media began referring to Erika as a key player in Charlie's life and saying that her ascent inside his social circle was almost too coincidental. Soon, individuals were removing previous videos, interviews, and pictures from events in an attempt to look for indications that there may have been more going on behind the scenes. Then, instead of feeling sentimental or tearful, she delivered the speech a few days following Charlie's death. People stated that rather than showing pain, her tone sounded strange, too controlled, and too polished, as if she were sending a message. Timelines were inundated with comments stating, "That didn't sound like mourning. It sounded like a declaration." The responses were enormous. Admirers began examining her facial expressions, gestures, and even pauses. She appeared nervous. According to some, she appeared confident. According to others, everyone did agree on one thing, though there was something wrong with it. This is when things become even messier. As if that wasn't dramatic enough, word began to circulate that significant Turning Point sponsors and contributors may have pushed the board to appoint Erika as CEO. Rumors claimed that there was pressure to act fast and that some people felt that the choice was a bit too easy. When the monument arrived, everything really took off. Videos emerged of Erika entering the stage with a sense of self-confidence, composure, and complete control. As if she had become the event's face, viewers couldn't help but notice how the cameras followed her every step. However, what made the internet so unique, her embrace with President was blazing. Immediately, the video went viral. They repeatedly viewed it, dissecting each moment. Some said it appeared too familiar, while others said it was just a friendly moment of respect. Social media was inundated with comments on that video, like, "What's actually occurring here? And why did it look so personal?" The scene became viral in a matter of hours. And what was supposed to be one anticipated the memorial's transformation into a huge internet mystery. Things really started to become interesting when even experts in body language began to weigh in. After saying that President and Erika appeared a bit too at ease on that stage, one expert went viral. By pointing to their relaxed posture and eye contact, he even suggested that it might not have been their first time enjoying a moment like that. People couldn't stop analyzing the video as it went viral on TikTok, YouTube, and X, and just as it appeared that things would settle down, Erika pulled off another unexpected move. Less than 2 weeks after Charlie's death, she made a comeback on his own program. The internet exploded. Fans were taken aback and questioned why she had returned to the public eye so quickly. According to others, she was attempting to respect Charlie. Some believed she was attempting to control the discourse. Comment sections quickly filled up. People argued over her words, tone, and even facial expressions. Was she there to dominate the narrative or to help the community heal? No one could agree. The rumors that she played a key role in Charlie's life returned with a bang. And before anyone could calm down, another twist appeared online. He claimed that all of the private information would have remained confidential until the hearings if everything had been done correctly. Instead, leaks began to appear everywhere. Joe continued after that. He offered a suggestion that investigators may already know the true cause of the disaster, but haven't revealed it to the public. According to his argument, a high-ranking official may be defending influential interests while the general public is inundated with diversions. The video of his tirade went viral right away. Overnight, millions of views. People began to argue endlessly. Did Joe have inside information, or was he merely speculating? In any case, his remarks escalated a contentious topic into a full-fledged media tempest that is still going strong. And here's the thing, Joe went one step further. He stated that there may be global ties associated with the entire circumstance. Fans rushed to determine who or what he meant by that one statement, which ignited social media. Joe then delivered a larger shocker. He implied that Erika might be more aware of the entire situation than she is revealing. Joe says there may be some truth to the claims that she is a strategic insider. He discussed how Erika's family first met Charlie and how allegedly had connections to important security networks, and how soon after Charlie's death, she returned to the public eye. Some people said that the last section felt way too soon, and others raised their eyebrows. Where are Charlie's parents? Joe then posed the question that no one had dared to speak aloud. He noted that their voices have been conspicuously absent from all interviews and public gatherings. Did they want to remain silent? Or was someone keeping them out of the spotlight? That was a tough question. Online users started to question whether there was more to the story. Something more profound, or something that hadn't been revealed yet. The chatter became louder as Joe spoke more. All of a sudden, everyone was wondering who was actually in charge of the backstage operations. When Joe began discussing what transpired at Charlie's memorial, he didn't mince words. And this section really got people talking. He noted that Erika took center stage and the most of the attention during the ceremony. While Charlie's parents appeared to be virtually invisible, she was followed by cameras. Her remarks and responses made the news headlines. The whole narrative seemed to have changed around her. Joe claimed that the attention immediately shifts anytime Charlie is brought up these days. 2. Erika, as though she's taken on the role of spokesperson for everything associated with his name. When President presented Charlie with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, Erika was the first to accept it, which was the moment that truly caused viewers to pause and reflect. However, she did not invite his parents, who were reportedly present, to join her on stage. Joe questioned directly, why weren't they included? To be honest, it's a reasonable question. Video footage of the incident swamped timelines, leaving viewers perplexed as to why Erika had received more attention than Charlie's own family. Now, it's easy to understand why Joe's perspective struck a chord. Erika has been all over. Charlie's parents have remained mute despite interviews, remarks in public, and podcasts. Joe went so far as to claim that she has been hiding information from them regarding the true nature of Turning Point America. There are fans of the entire affair, requesting, is she trying to protect the company, or is there more to this silence than anyone realizes? Joe continued after that. He went even farther, delving into the power struggles and financial discussions that take place behind the scenes. According to him, there have been dubious activities, including board votes, donations, and covert schemes to bring back a political message that Charlie allegedly wished to abandon before his death. As stated by Charlie's parents, Joe wanted the group to remain loyal to its original purpose, which was to empower young people without regard to political affiliation. However, Joe claims that since Erika took over, the course appears to have entirely changed. Additionally, he asserted that Erika's abrupt promotion to CEO wasn't coincidental. Major sponsors who admired her connections and approach may have had a big influence. Then Joe said something even more audacious. He claimed that Charlie's episode coincided with certain significant tech-related commercial transactions involving billionaire Larry Ellison. Although he made no specific accusations, he claimed that the relationships and timing were too good to be ignored. People went crazy on the internet. Theoretical comment sections. According to some, Erika has been handling every aspect of Charlie's life more like his manager than his wife, career, and public life. Whether that's true or not, Joe's account transformed this mystery into a heated discussion about money, power, and who actually controls things when the cameras stop rolling. Joe concluded with a final startling realization. According to him, in influential circles, every action is seen. every decision is monitored, and if someone attempts to deviate from the system, things quickly become complex. He wasn't making any accusations openly, but he made hints that some of Charlie's friends may have also been subjected to that kind of pressure. He went on to say that when unconfirmed rumors regarding her work abroad started to circulate, certain online forums have equated Erika's actions to those of someone who meticulously plans every step. Even though none of the reports have been verified, they were enough to cause a stir on social media. The most bizarre thing is that the same people who once referred to Candace Owens as crazy for challenging the official narrative are now echoing her precise views. Suddenly, everything she stated months ago is popular once more, but she hasn't received a single public apology. Thus, the issue remains, is Erika, as Joe Rogan implied, actually hiding things from Charlie's parents? Or is there a more significant tale that has not yet been told? Leave a comment below with your opinions. Tell me what you think. Remember to like. For a deeper dig, share and subscribe. Tales like as this.